Good morning, my friends. Today is Thursday, and we are getting ready to discuss your 3.8 formats. So, in 3.8 format paragraph writing, you're just really creating a body paragraph with a lot of text evidence. So, that's what we're going to briefly talk about. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a video on how to cite within your body paragraphs. So, I'll talk about that as we go. So, the traditional paragraph that you would write would be like this example. The fall is definitely my favorite season of the year. First, it's most beautiful for the four. It's the most beautiful of the four seasons. Next, the temperature in the fall is perfect. Finally, my favorite holiday of the year, Thanksgiving, is in the fall. More than any other season, fall is my favorite time of year. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that paragraph and we're going to flip it into what's called a 3.8 paragraph. So a 3.8 paragraph is a paragraph that has 3 points in 8 sentences. So yes, that does mean, and we've done this before, this is just a review. Yes, this means that I expect you to have 8 sentences in your paragraphs. And we're going to talk about what goes in each one. One of the reasons that we use a 3.8 paragraph is so that way you are fully prepared for writing a paragraph and you know what goes into it. I am an extreme format person. Like, I just want you to tell me what to put where. This does just that. So that way, if you are somebody who struggles with writing, this should help you tremendously because you can literally just plug and chug, kind of like in math. You're just filling in equations. So a good 3.8 paragraph would look like this right here. The fall is definitely my favorite season of the year. First, it's the most beautiful of the four seasons. Also, I'm just letting you know, like, yes, this does use some first person point of view, but it's just an example. So in your paper, there would be no first person point of view or second. The leaves of the tree seem to explode into glorious colors, red, oranges, golds, browns. Next, so I'm using transitions and I'm using it to start my next point. Next, the temperature in the fall is perfect. The days in the low 70s let people comfortably wear whatever clothes they like, and the nighttime temperatures make for a great night's sleep. Finally, my favorite holiday of the year, Thanksgiving, is in the fall. So then they're going to back up that reason. So they're backing up the favorite holiday of the year is Thanksgiving. It provides a few days off in the middle of the months of school to visit with friends and family while enjoying delicious food. So again, I have my point that Thanksgiving is in the fall, and they're backing it up by saying, hey, I can go and visit my friends and family and have food. More than any other season, fall is my favorite. Okay, so what we're going to do is you are going to take your thesis statement. So, like, let's say that you said Adnan is guilty of the murder of Hae Min Lee. P.S. You had to say something like that, like that he's whoever is guilty or innocent of the murder of Hae Min Lee. I fully expect you to be able to spell those names right because it's literally all over everything that we've done. So we're going to create our first body paragraph basing it off of something like Jay is inconsistent. So Adnan is guilty because, actually, I think I want to change that to Jay's testimony because his testimony is throwing Adnan under the bus constantly. So my topic sentence, let me right here. So I'm going to pretend that my thesis statement says Adnan's, and here I am butchering, is guilty of the murder of Hae Min Lee because of Jay's testimony. The Nisha call, the big one, and the evidence. That's when I can talk about, like, the shovels. I could talk about the cell phone records, all that stuff. And I could also go into the route there too. So anyway, so if I'm going to use Jay's testimony as my first reason, that would be my topic sentence. So I would honestly, what I do for my topic sentence is I literally just take my thesis and basically restate it just with that one reason. So like my topic sentence would be something like, Adnan Syed is guilty of the murder of Hae Min Lee because of Jay's testimony. And then I'd go into my first point. And I would pull that from text evidence. So I'm going to go into the transcripts and I'm going to find in there a moment where Jay slams Adnan and says, hey, yeah, he said he was going to kill that, insert wordy dirt right there. And I might use that and say, clearly this evidence supports Adnan having killed Hae because he flat out told his acquaintance that he was going to kill Hae Min Lee. So then I'm going to go into my second reason as to why Jay's testimony proves that Adnan is guilty. And then I'm going to go into the third point about how Jay's testimony proves that Adnan is guilty. Then I'm going to close it. Now, what I am going to do today is I'm going to give you an example paragraph to go off of. It will not be about the Adnan case because, well, clearly that'd be too easy. So I am going to, though, I gave you this outline. So this is basically on this side the format, and this is one that's been a little bit filled in. So in your introduction yesterday, now if I've not gotten to your introduction, I promise I'm getting there this morning. Your thesis statement should be done, and you should have already gotten a comment back. If you are not checking for my comments, you definitely need to do that because I am commenting back to let you know what you need to change. So today I'll be looking at your body paragraphs, and then tomorrow we'll talk about citing within your body paragraphs. So in your body today, so you'll copy and paste it into the question just like yesterday. You'll have your topic sentence, point 1, the supporting detail to point 1, point 2, supporting detail to point 2, point 3, supporting detail to point 3, and your concluding statement. So that's all that I'm looking for is your first body paragraph today. You will, just like we did yesterday, you'll type it in the final paper spot, which is on Google Classroom, and then you'll just copy and paste it over. I would definitely encourage you to wait until your introduction has been checked off by me, which I'm going to very quickly go through all of them that I can this morning. If you are not listening to my note, please listen to it because often the transcription's way off from what I'm trying to say. So today, body paragraph time. That's your whole goal. You are more than welcome to continue on, but just know that I'm expecting each point will be text evidence and you will have to cite that. So tomorrow we're going to look at that citations. Again, today I'm going to give you a couple examples of 3.8 paragraph writing. I will post a couple more videos just for help. And then, go back in and just create your body paragraph. Let me know if you need anything as always. I try to get back. Oftentimes the comments on Google Classroom, I get to them. It just might take me a minute. So if you desperately need something like right that instant, email me because I can get to you much quicker that way. Let me know if you need anything. In terms of your 3.8, I will be on at 10:30 and 12:30 today. So if you want me to help you with your 3.8, I will gladly do it then. So let me know and I will be on to help. And otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for a lesson on how to cite. See you guys.